Oh, now I'm live. Okay. Sorry about that. 7:35. I'm 5 minutes late. I thought I'd hit the live button. I'm sitting here talking to you guys like an idiot. Like the idiot vlogger I am. Oh. What's happening? Oh, I forgot to. BT and Betty, good morning. Ralph Underwood, hello. How are you, sir? Welcome. Just getting started. Trying to get warmed up here. Hey, Greg, what's happening? 14 days, brother. 14 and counting. Oh, shit, my extension cord's about ready to get wet. Hold on. Okay. That's better. Yeah, I had Mike Foodie and his wife over at the house on Saturday. They were here most of the day, actually, most of the afternoon, from 12 o'clock on until about 7 p.m. So that was a good time. Finally meeting the legendary resident Canadian chef, Mike Foodie. Shout out, Mike and your wife. They're on their way to Boracay this morning. We get 30 people in the room, and I'll start telling you guys what I have learned about. Well, actually, we probably know. I'm sure somebody's vlogged it. I'm sure one of these Walking Street vloggers has already made a video about what's happening on Walking Street. But maybe you don't watch that person. I don't know. I do have information that was confirmed by a job foreman working on the top of Walking Street. This would have been Thursday morning after Tequila Reef. You see, we vloggers, we are just a little bit eccentric. We watch ourselves too. You got to have an iPad, man. At least if you're doing it the way I'm doing it, you got to have an iPad or a spare phone. Actually, I'm not on my phone now, so my phone would work, but the iPad has that bigger picture, just looks better, you know? You raise your standards a little bit when you're trying to get her done. My views, good morning. Welcome back, sir. Okay, now that I've got this place all cleaned up, I can't just flick my ash on the floor anymore. That's too fucking ghetto. Just a second while I find an ashtray. I can't be ghetto anymore. Gotta get my shit together. All right. Well, it's gonna have to be ghetto for one more day. I took all the recyclables outside already, so there's no empty bottles anywhere. Jonah and the baby will likely make an appearance. They've been asleep since about 2 a.m. It's 7 now, so. Bama impersonations. I never watched him. I only saw him a couple of times, and I was just like, well, this is ridiculous. What am I going to get from this guy? He is entertaining, though. Bama was as entertaining as the Rabbi Jew Barker. That fucking guy cracked me up. I guess I was the only one who got him. So many people hated the rabbi. I just thought he was hilarious. Rest in peace, Mr. Fazio, Michael Fazio. Hoodwinked by an angel. See, these new young Rudy Poot vloggers around here don't even know who that is. I might not be a popular channel, but I am the OG. I'm the longest, probably vlogger in Angeles City now. Didn't do shit for me with my company, though, did it? Yeah, Philo, we no longer have a job for you. Welcome back from disability, Philo. But your position in the company was eliminated. Oh, thank you. Thanks for that. Guess I'll move to the Philippines. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. To the higher ups at the corporation I worked for, thank you. You did me a favor. I retired at 52. And now I'm getting her done. Now at 59, things are pretty damn good. A little rough on the start there, but a little rough the first 4 years, but things are looking good now. That little 6 or 7 week old puppy, man, he's just punking the shit out of Junior. 7 weeks. He's all of didn't even weigh a kilo yet. That's the pit bull in him. He's already pulling Junior down by his shorts. 6 week old puppy. We're getting a laugh out of that, you guys. Now I'll get some more. I've just been busy as fuck, you guys. I really have. It's good. But I'm seeing light at the end of the tunnel now. I've got the back part of this all pressure washed. Got those cabinets assembled. Those cabinets are to organize us and get all the shit off the floor and all the shoes. I mean, we've got, Jonah thinks she's Imelda Marcos. Of course, she's buying the shoes from Shopee in the TikTok shop. So she's not quite Imelda Marcos. I told her that the other day. I go, honey, these are Chonget shoes. You're going to wear these 4 times and they're going to be toast. Oh, you guys want to see that? Yeah. He's probably up. Can you tell us what made it a rough transition? My views, my first wife, and more on that. I'll be right back. Let me go get the puppy. I was ready for the Philippines. I wasn't ready for the terror of my first wife. All right. Well, we're going to give that just a little bit more time. Now, we'll show you the current state of affairs. Let's see. Let me do a quick edit on this. Here's what we're looking at there. That's at this moment. So he'll be up. I guarantee you. He'll be up by before I get off, and we'll put him on. We'll put all three of them on. State of Philo address. Nice. Hey, can I use that, Lucas? Ugly Tourist, what's up? Good morning. Sorry, buddy, I was a little busy there. Sir James, the Ugly Tourist. Got to call you Sir James, you know. Can you see my Marine Corps haberdash up there on the wall? Yeah, baby. That's getting her done right there. Although that's all coming down because I'm going to put a flat screen up there. Might go by that today. You got to have a flat screen in your man cave, right? Yep, I've had my share of soap butts, Lucas. Coming from the very Latin infused Southern California. Or Mexican infused, sorry. Latin America infused Southern California. And thank you for your service, Sir James. Angeles City's newest vlogger. No, probably not anymore. There's probably, no, the way things are going, James, there's probably 3 or 4 behind you. It's not like the old days. It's not like the good old days. It never will be. And there's big changes coming on Walking Street. Stay tuned. As soon as we get 30 people in the room. Oh, George Allen. Now, here we go. Here's a naysayer. George, I'm going to see if I can convert your attitude in this live stream, sir. And it's just opinion. That's all. It's just opinion from somebody who has seen the area change so much for the better. My views is going to come over here and start a channel. Boy, good luck to you, sir. Bad signal. Do we have bad signal? I'm okay here. I'm on the Wi-Fi. Let me see how long my Cat 5 cable is. Maybe I can go direct into the modem. I've never tested that before. Now, of course, I didn't test it before the live stream started because that would make too much sense. Just a second. It's right here. I might be able to stretch it out here. No, definitely not. Hey, is the signal bad enough for me to change rooms, do you think? Should I go back into them? I don't know. Nanalyn Punganiban, good morning, ma'am. How are you? CJ's POV Life, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody. Video and sound lagging. Okay, I'm moving. Just wait. It'll only take a minute. That's easy. We can do that. We can move. We can move the operation. You just got to bear with me a minute. I'll plug right back into the modem. We'll be good to go. Well, there's the puppy. He woke up. I told you he'd be up. He's out. He's out in the house doing a bit of mooching now. He's going to fuck something up, I'm sure. Now I got to get the power cord. Is that better? I hope. All right. Let's turn the Wi-Fi off and see what happens. There we go. We're back. Better? Let's hope. Mike, good morning. All right. Thank you, Lucas. You were the only one who understood my question. There we go. Now I need some aircon. All right. Let's get at it, shall we? Need all my I'm good now. We're completely moved over, all right? Jonah Dona is awake, so she can assist me with any. She's my production manager. She's finally awake. Let's see, where are we at now? Everyone's saying it's better. Great. Sorry about that, you guys. I was on the Wi-Fi last week, and nobody said it was bad. No, that's just a little brandy, Lucas. All right, we've got 24 in the room. So I'll go ahead and start. There's no point in waiting any longer. Hell, I'm lucky to get 24 in any room I open up. I'm on this lemon water again. Joni used to be a lemonade girl over in Divisoria. So she's got that big steel lemon presser. Have you seen one of those, Lucas? And lemons down at the Korean market are dirt cheap. So it's easy to make this concoction up. Who we got? Nick Maverick. Good morning. Nick Maverick, that's a great comment. Thank you. Let's highlight that, huh? We want to see that one. Cha-ching, ching. Cha-ching, ching. Starlink. Yeah, I prefer fiber to the home. Starlink's great, but the bandwidth transfer rate isn't quite high enough for what I do. Yes, I noticed you. Ma'am Nonalyn. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for coming. Yeah, lemon water is good. Yeah, that's do you guys know what we're talking about? Me and Lucas? Let me grab it real quick because it's relevant. Hold on. Yeah, this little tool definitely changed the lemonade stand. You see that? The size of it? There's my head. You can see it's pretty big. So you just cut your lemons up into pieces. You can leave them in large pieces. Cut them in half. Drop them inside the hopper there. Squeeze them. See, you've got leverage there. You see the link? And you just pour it out here. You see that? So now I'm thinking, what can I make with this? Since squeezing the lemon juice is so easy. Homemade margarita mix. How you like me now? I bet you weren't thinking about that, were you? Homemade margarita mix. Wouldn't that be delicious? Fresh lemons and lime squeezed together. Just a little bit of sugar in there. Oh, man. I have to search for that now and see. Singapore Dan, welcome. Well, yeah, exactly. James, it just has a healthy lemon juice in general. Lemon and lime juice in general have a lot of antioxidants, things of that nature. And then we don't buy water from the delivery people anymore. Those fucking blue bottles. We go over to the Korean grocery, Kim's Mall over here. It has the roller skating rink. You guys got to see this. I got to vlog that place. It's amazing. The grocery store has everything. And there's a bit of a problem with the grocery store, but I'm going to show you something that's pretty damn cool. Hold on a second. Also very relevant. Just give me a minute. So, now, when that Korean grocery first opened, one of the biggest problems I saw uh, is this right here. Can you see that? The whole damn label is in Korean. Looks delicious on the front, right? You're like, oh shit, what is that? I gotta try it. But I don't know what it is because I don't read Korean. Hold on, I gotta get the light just right. Of course, now that I'm live with you, I guess the light's just too bad in here to do it, you guys. Anyway, I've got a translator here that takes a picture of that bottle and puts it in English. But you can see it's not. Yeah, for some reason, while I'm live, it's not going to work. But that's okay. Anyway, it works perfectly. So you take that in the store with you. And now it's changed a lot. No, it's called AR. It's called AR Translator. It's a little app here. $3 a year is what they charge for it. And I've done it. I've shown 10 people. It worked perfect. But of course, now that I'm live, Nonalyn, thank you. Let's put this up now. I'm sorry. I'm behind a little bit. Uh-oh. The Google camera search. There you go. Had a blast. Now just came back from Baguio. Okay. CJ's POV Life. Ed's Midnight Grill. Good morning. All right. Mid-April and mid-May. Good. There we go. We've got 30. So I was at Tequila Reef Thursday, as we always are, every Tuesday and Thursday. It's 5 p.m. somewhere, right? And we head up to the top of Walking Street, the McDonald's side. Now, by the way, before I get into this story, I want you to know that last week, about a week before, about a week before we did this walk, all the signs were taken down the Walking Street on both sides. Okay. James, thanks for stopping in, brother. If I wasn't so busy, I would attend your live stream. And I'll get there eventually. I'm just busy as fuck. Thanks for stopping in, brother. So we head up towards the McDonald's end. And they're building something very, that what used to be the beer garden there on the corner, as you guys know, has moved around the corner and somebody else took it over. They're building something really elaborate that comes outside that restaurant and goes all the way up to the the trike stand, really. And it's enclosed. It's going to be gated. And what those are going to be is and it's really beautiful. They've got palm trees erected, all this lighting. There's going to be outdoor tables there, okay, with umbrellas over them, like like a sidewalk cafe type thing. It's going to be a spur off of that restaurant bar. It looks really nice. And now they're erecting the new signs that are replacing the Walking Street signs. And we found a really sharp-looking guy that was wearing boots and didn't have a hard hat on, but he just looked like he knew what he was doing, right? Turns out he's the foreman on the job, and he confirmed that the name is going to be Red Street. That's what they were informed to put on those signs. It's going to be some type of a neon Red Street. So it is actually happening. It is actually happening. Oh, Mayor Pogge's prediction of 2 years ago now, I think, is when this rumor or the story came out. And let me tell you what I think is on his mind. But I got to refill my water glass. Mayor Pogge, that is. Okay, here's the current situation, you guys. Here's the current situation on Walking Street. The scene now, it's a daytime scene. Okay. The Korean bars are working these girls from 9 to 5. It's a regular job for them. And they get to go home to their husband and their kids and their nieces, their 62 nieces and nephews every day at 5 p.m. Now the girls are delighted. And then, the harder core girls are still working the night shift. So what do you got on Walking Street at 9 a.m.? And I'll tell you, because I'm down there, 2-3 times a week going to Tequila Reef. You've got hordes and hordes of Korean guys. They travel in groups of 6 to 8. Okay. Are you guys with me? Are you paying attention? You've got hordes of Koreans coming down in that chauffeured white van that the hotel provides them. Where do you think they stay? They don't stay. They're not staying at the Orchid Inn. They're not staying at Boomerangs. They're staying out here in Koreatown where it's nice. because what we have in Koreatown is similar to what they have in South Korea, right? Are you guys paying attention? Let me reiterate one more time. This is only my opinion. But I think Mayor Pokey's onto something here. You've got all those Koreans that come down, and I mean, guys, it's a fuckload. You go hang out with Adrian at about 10 a.m. in the morning, and you'll count no less than 200 in the first 10 minutes you're standing there. And that's no lie. Okay, I'm being serious. Okay, maybe 180. There's always going to be that one guy, right? Where's Maximus? Oh, I counted 180 the other day. Anyway, you're getting my point, right? Are you still following me? Okay, so where are we at? I just saw something shiny. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, these guys, you want to know what's going on? They all play golf. Good morning, Mike. Did I miss somebody? All these Koreans play golf. Why do I know this? Well, my massage girl moved from Seoul Massage on Friendship. She moved into one of the Korean hotels, buried in the center of, not necessarily on Friendship, but you guys don't know it, but there's literally 100 hotels, and they're nice, and they're all scattered throughout this area, but not necessarily facing Friendship. And I didn't know this because I haven't gone mooching over there. You right? I was in the shitter for damn near a year. I couldn't even see any light. Well, I've been out riding around on the scooter, and I scheduled. I was talking to my massage girl, and she says, "Yeah, I'm not at Seoul anymore. I'm over here at Koa Hotel." And I said, "Okay." Looked it up on Google Maps. Comes right up. It's not far. It's a couple of blocks off of Friendship. So I cruise over there one Friday night to get a massage because this girl was a ball buster. I mean, when you find a good massage girl, you stay with her. Now, I walked into the lobby of that Koa Hotel. This is a Scooter. Good morning. 100% Korean hotel. Now, no, that doesn't mean that I can't book a room there because I certainly could. Hey, Junior. Come here, son. He's making his security guard rounds. So here's what I think Poggy is onto. Oh, I walked into the lobby of that Korean hotel, and what do I see lining the walls? This is a big lobby, you guys. Probably 100 sets of golf clubs. 100 sets of golf clubs. Now, you got to remember, those guys only live 3 hours away, right? Golf is cheap here. And we've got 5 golf courses, 6 on Clark alone. And not only that, but there's all these companies that have ramped up their game where they do the tour and they take them to the golf course, they pick them up, by the way, that is what's on my mind, is to buy a couple of those nice Toyota vans, the higher end ones. They're like $25K, and get in and start calling these guys around for money because they're rich. I think it's a very viable business, but don't tell anybody. All right. So they come in here, you guys. Now we're back to 10 a.m. on Walking Street. All right. Let's go back. Back to 10 a.m. Walking Street. All these Koreans are walking around. What do you think they're wearing? Titleist hats and golf shirts. They just got off the golf course because they teed off at 6 a.m. Now, what are they doing? They're going to get a girl for the day. It's a daytime game. And they're here by the thousands, you guys. By the thousands. Now I started mooching and going to the other Korean hotels and looking in. Sure enough, hundreds of sets of golf clubs. These guys are crazy about golf. They can't play worth shit. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Doc Mike. I'm uninformed on that. No, Ricky, it's not me. I know plenty of Korean male door guys at the bars. In fact, I know most of them because I talk to them. The one at Bad Boy speaks perfect English because he was raised in America. And now he's a door hawker trying to get these. So anyway, it's just an idea. Of course, I'm not going to drive him around. That's ridiculous. Why would I do that? I'm retired. Asphalt Iggy, good morning. So now you've got all these Koreans. Are you guys following me? CJ, are you paying attention? There you go. Thank you. Because I need some backup here because the trolls are just going to eat me alive on this one. But I don't think they can because I think I'm right. I think I'm right. Here's what's going on. Pogi had a vision 2 years ago. Somebody told him, hey, Pogi, there's a shit ton of Koreans coming. They love to play golf. So these guys are playing golf. They're coming to Walking Street at 10 in the morning to get a girl. Now, CJ, how many Korean bars? Well, you're not down here as much as me. Doc Mike, how many Korean bars? Maximus, good morning. Do you think there are that open up at 9 a.m.? I'm going to say 12 to 14. Okay. And I'm probably low. There's probably more than 14. There's probably closer to 20 that are open at 9. Now you stick your head, Robert and I now, because here's what the Koreans do, right? And this is unfucking believable, you guys. We were sitting in Bad Boys, and I got a lot of this from Scott, the door guy, who's Korean. He's like 7 foot tall. The Koreans will walk in, 6 of them, and they'll stand in front of the stage and they'll go like this. All 6 of them. Then they'll look at Scott, the door guy, and go, these fucking girls are ugly. And they're out. They don't even buy a drink. They don't even stick around. They're fucking hardcore. They want, and that's a bar that's filled with 9s, you guys. Bad Boys. Now, here's what I think is going to happen. I think this Red Street is actually going to be a deal because these Koreans don't like Balabago. It's dirty. It smells like piss. That's why they grab the girls and they head back here to Koreatown, where it's nice, where Philo lives, by the way, if you, I didn't tell you already. So how do you resolve this issue? Maximus, you want to take a stab at it? How do you resolve this issue with Balabago or Walking Street stinking and you know, people pissing on the walls? You juice it up. You juice it up and you get those Koreans to hang out here on Walking Street and spend their money here. All right? Make it nice. So they grab their girl, they head down to the beer garden, which is now Joe Shit the Ragman's Korean videoke bar, right? That shows live sports. All the shit that the Koreans love. And it has outdoor tables. They're serving up bottles of wine, cigars. Hey, this is the market now. You got to grab it. You have to grab it. Why should they be spending all their money out here when all they've got to do is spruce up Walking Street a little bit, put a little bit of effort into it, right? They've already kicked all the street vendors off of Walking Street. No one's allowed to sell Banana Q or lumpia. No one's allowed to do it anymore because that's the old way of thinking, right? It's the old way of thinking. You have a new clientele. You've got to capitalize on that. Asphalt, there's plenty of bars open in Koreatown. Plenty of them, but they're called KTV clubs. Well, you're getting there, Maximus. They don't have anything against Western men. I can tell you that. Because I go to the Korean spa 4 days a week. And I'm the only white guy in there, and I don't get a stink eye from anybody. If anything, they go, this fucking guy's crazy. Who is this white guy? Well, here's my theory, Mike. I don't think, based on, and if Grandpa was here, Robert, he could vouch for this. We have done a lot of research on this. And yeah, it's just sticking your head in the curtain. And I told Robert yesterday, we need to be more like the Koreans. We need to walk in, look at the girls and go, oh, Jesus, fuck, and walk out. Because it gets us a free look, number one, and then we know which bar has the hottest girls. Now, yeah, the bar fines are up a little bit, right? I think the low bar fine is $4,500 now, but that's long time, you guys. The girls that work in the Korean bars understand that if they go out, especially with a Korean, it's long time until he cuts you loose. Nope, you're wrong, Maximus. You're wrong. You never lose your honeycomb. You only lose your turn, and they understand that too. There's no conflict. Stop thinking that there's some kind of huge conflict with the Korean tourists, because there's not. It does not exist. It's all bullshit. It's like watching, now I'm Republican, but it's like watching Fox News, right? You're getting the shit they feed you. I'm telling you the truth. There is no conflict with Koreans. And there never was. Hell, one of the best nights I had on Walking Street was 12 years ago in Bar Nana. This was before the Korean invasion. I hooked up with like 4 Korean guys that were partying, and I had the best time of my life. So let's try to erase the idea that there's some kind of conflict, and definitely erase the idea that you're going to sit in a Korean bar and be ignored, because you're not. You are absolutely not ignored. They treat you like a fucking king. That's why it's going to be so good. Now, again, this is my opinion based on the bars that I have visited, okay, which is damn near all of them. Maximus is going to push back this whole... Maximus is going to push back this whole fucking live stream on this, because he has this idea that there's a conflict. And that's fine. As I said, it's only my opinion. But I can assure you I'm right about what I'm saying. Just wait another year. So what's going on? And Doc Mike, if you're still in here, I was trying to make a point, but I saw something shiny. There you go. But everybody wants to have this chismis about there being an issue. And most of that is just the old salty, those old salty guys that walk down Fields Avenue with their knuckles dragging behind them. Those are the guys that hate the Koreans. But I've got another story for you, okay? This is to reiterate what I've been saying about these Korean bars. How many of you guys know Junior? No, not that piece of shit midget that begs, but Junior that stands out in front of Lonnie's bar. It's called Conca Bar and Grill now, but Junior has been on Walking Street for 25 plus years. He runs the parking there, and he'll do anything for you. You ask Junior where you can get something, he'll run and get it for you and bring it back. He's just a really nice guy. He's like a concierge. He's like a concierge. Yeah. Ricky, you remember him. Really nice guy. He watches your motorbike. He's running the whole parking lot on the other side. He's got 3 Kuyas over there. He's got this whistle. And if they're not doing their job, he blows the whistle on them. See, I'm getting some backup here. Yeah. I was talking to him just the other day because I took Big Blue down there. He wanted to see Big Blue. He wouldn't even touch it. He was fucking scared of it. Most people are. Most people don't realize that bike's as easy to ride as a little NMAX. Because of the computer control, obviously. So I'm talking to Junior. And if you stand there in front of Lonnie's, you guys, the parade of women that come by there at between 9 and 11 a.m. is unbelievable. And he said to me, Junior said to me, there's never been a time in this area that more beautiful women walk down the street. There's never been a time. And he's right. Now, granted, I only go back to 20. My first walking street trip was 2015. Sorry, 2013. I stayed at the Lewis Grand Hotel. And yeah, it was good then, but it's nothing like it is now. Nothing at all. When you can walk into it and now see the Western bars are not doing this. So they've got some type of thing going on, those guys. They've got some type of recruitment thing going on in the province. And they're hand picking these girls. And they're all from Lake Dean Samar. And get this. They're paying like 200 pesos more a shift to the girls. The girls in the Korean bars get 500 a shift. That's damn near minimum wage, you guys. Are the Western bars following suit? No, they're not. They're not. So what do you think is going to happen to the Western bars eventually? Now, here's the thing that I think is going to happen. I think the Western bars are going to shut down, rebuild, and move down to Perimeter. I think Perimeter is going to be ours, which is great because all those bars are Thunder MC, and that's where I go anyway. Thank you, Doc. And Ricky, she could do so much more with that bar. I would love to have that bar. Yeah, what was there something about a 7K bar fine? Someone's screaming and moaning about a 7K bar fine. Who was that? Where is that comment? Was that you, Maximus? Yeah, there it is, right there. Let us band together and boycott their prices. Maximus, it don't matter. Here's the point, Maximus. They don't need our business. They don't care if we go into their bar or not. But guess what? If we do, they're fucking thrilled because they're tapping into the Western scene too. The guys that are smart enough to know what's going on in this, that is. The spa online. No, you got to go to the Venus Hotel, Lucas. Why don't you come up here? Why don't you meet me at my house and I'll take you over there one day? You'll be shocked. You're going to go fucking no way. You won't believe how good it is for 300 pesos. It's not going to be a bad thing. Puerto Galera could use a facelift too. Iggy. Yeah, marketing. 7K? Yeah, maybe some girls are going for 7K. Most of the bars are 4 or 5. Long time. There's a lot of rumors going around that there's a 12K bar fine somewhere. I haven't seen it. You know. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, Lucas. Yeah. How about those showers, man? They've got the high-end soap. You know, they've got the Kuya, you've got the lockers, the Kuya taking care of all your shit. It's a good experience. And you feel so much better when you get out of there, right? Well, Doc, Mike, it can't get much better than it is right now. Yeah. Yeah, they're renovating that other one, Lucas. But they're running the one that's at like 58C, my God. Gypsy, good morning. Yeah. I'm hitting Pro V1s. But you know why? That's the only thing you can buy here. I'm a Bridgestone G6, Bridgestone E6, but I did find them on Lazada. Yeah, the towels are small. That's the only thing they could change. It's never been an issue with me. Yeah, what I do, Lucas, I buy the 10 passes for 3K, stick them in my wallet. When it gets down to, when I use the last one, I buy another 3K, and that lasts me a month. So 3,000 a month for that spa is a fucking deal because it's good, really good. Anyway, you guys, call me crazy, but I think that's what's going on. And it makes good business sense, right? If they're coming down here and leaving because it sucks, well, make it nice so they'll stay. How much money could they make? Just on Walking Street alone, if they do something to keep them there. They don't want to be there. It stinks. Walking Street smells like piss. Madonna, I'm going to have to go in there. There's also a rumor that Madonna has the best girls. But I don't know. Bar Nana, my God. Me and Robert walked into Bar Nana. And I think, what's today? Today's Monday. One of those days, Bar Nana had, I don't know, 16, 18 girls. And that's a small bar, you guys. Bar Nana is probably the smallest bar on Walking Street. They had 16, 18 girls, and the ugliest one was a 9+. We were shocked. It's like, my God. And by the way, Junior's not the only person to say that. Walking Street is changing. You have to change with it. Hello, Philippines, and they're doing it. How about that? Now, there's been talk about this big change on Walking Street. Eva, good morning, honey. How are you? 3 hearts right back at you. There's been talk, it's been going on forever. I heard it in 2014 on my first trip. I heard it in 2015, the next trip, 2016, the next trip. Every year you hear about the rumors that Walking Street's going to change, and it never did. Well, guess what? To the owner of Masquerades, you're going to have, and he's already started. He put that bar upstairs. Danny might be smarter than he looks. Danny built that secondary bar upstairs. That's outdoor. It's open air. It overlooks Walking Street. Danny might be the only Western bar that survives Walking Street. He might be the only bar that survives because he is changing with his clientele. And I've seen plenty of Koreans go into the Western bars. But these are the guys that drink, that go out and they want to bar hop, right? Yeah, I got hooked on the Bridgestone E6, and you know how that goes. It's just like ping irons. I won't hit anything but ping. Uh, Golfers are the most. They're more. What's that word I'm looking for? Superstitious, right? About your gear and shit, about what you use, because you go out one weekend and you shoot a fucking 80, a solid 80, with a missed 6-footer, of course, on 18, and you're thinking, hey, this is the gear I'm using, man. I'm not switching. I'm trapping the ball really good. I'm hitting sky fly or high sky flying balls. You know, maybe Leon deserved that, Maximus. You can come up with any excuse you want. All right. And anyway, we shouldn't be on Walking Street filming the girls. We shouldn't be down there. We never should have been down there. It used to be illegal. On my first trip in 2014, there were big signs that said strictly no video or photography. They need to get back there. The barangay needs to protect the local girls that are working in these bars. Gypsy, where do you live? The barangay needs to protect these girls, their identity. It shouldn't be okay for a dumbass that's desperate for views and desperate for money to walk down that red light district and film those girls. It should not be legal. Sorry. There's already been plenty of videos put up that are still there that you can watch. We don't need new Walking Street videos. Stay the fuck out of there. The girls don't want you there, and the bar owners don't want you there. And if they come out and get in your face, well, good for you. You deserve it. Fuck you for being an idiot. You got to remember, to those girls, this is just a 9-to-5 job. You gotta lose your Western mentality when you come over here. Okay, Tim Zayat, good morning. Those girls see this as just a job. Northern China, Inner Mongolia. Mizuno. Yeah, you know what, Gypsy? I was at the official. Here, I got it right here. No. If you're new to the channel, I was at the official Ping Fitting Center in Makati. And that's all they sold, Ping and Mizuno. Nothing else. Ricky USA, exact. Jim Schultz, good morning. You missed the best part. But you can always watch it again. And you can all call me stupid. You can say Philo doesn't know what he's talking about. But hey, boots on the ground, baby. That's one thing I've got on you. Yeah. If you're in Minnesota right now in mama's basement, scratching your nuts, sitting by a heating fan because it's fucking -10, and my boots are on the ground every day nearly on Walking Street, well, who do you think would know more about what's going on? Just think about it. It's common sense, right? Gypsy, I've got Express also. I like it. But I screwed up the other day and was trying to log into my bank account, my American bank account. I was on a VPN in Los Angeles and I was getting kicked out by my bank. That's the first time that's ever happened. And I called the 800 number using Viber, and the guy on the phone is like, "Okay, let's walk through it and see what's going on here." Uh, yes and no. Yes and no. Still a ton of Koreans traveling in groups of 6 to 8. Point is, and call me a dumbass if you want. If I was a Western bar owner, I'd be doing something, the way Danny did. I think Danny saw it coming, and he remodeled that. He took his roof and turned it into a really nice. Now I got to go over there and check that out. Masker. There's a big guy. Come over here. Come see Papa. Come on. There he is. You're so pokey. Yeah. You see yourself there? Look at that. Wave to Junior. Hey, Junior. Anthony Jr., hello. Look, you're over here on the iPad too. Is that cool stuff? Yeah, Masquerade Bar is a huge, one of the biggest Thunder charity supporters. I think Danny saw it coming, and he's gonna turn his bar into a Korean bar. He's going to turn his bar into something that the Koreans are interested in. Yeah, I haven't been down there, Maximus, yet. Actually, to be honest with you, all right. Okay, go on. Oh, careful. Where's the puppy? Go get the puppy. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be a little golfer. For sure. Get your kids into golf, There's a lot of money in it. Even as an amateur. Where are we at? Jeez, I've been on for an hour and 9. But anyway, let's see. What else do we have there? We've got La Bamba. You've got Lollipop. Shooters. Right? You've got the Wolfpack bars. Now, they're going to be okay because Wolfpack has a little bit of money. They will evolve. And hey, if you're a Westerner and you think that, the Koreans are going to get in your face and tell you to get out, you can believe that if you want. In fact, I'm likely to start spreading that rumor just to keep the Westerners out of my Korean bars that I like to go to. Who wants to deal with a grumpy fucking Westerner? Mark Doyle, good morning. Geckos, yeah. The Quality Bar. See, this is Monday. Saturday, the Quality Bar by 1 p.m. had no girls left. They were gone. They shut the doors and went home. They worked 9 to 1, you guys, the bar staff. 26 girls gone by 1 p.m. I was talking to the door guy just yesterday. I go, what'd you guys do? He says, well, we locked the doors and went home. He starts laughing. He says, yeah, we locked the doors and went home. Imagine that. Gypsy, I'm teaching somebody right now, a subscriber of mine. And he's a beginner. I mean, we started at the grip, basically, I got him addressing the ball really nice, and he hit a couple of flyers his first time out. So you can teach anybody to listen, right? That's the point, though. You show them something, then it's up to them to work on that. That's what I told him. I told him, you break out these clubs when you get home. Actually, My buddy, the subscriber, I met him for the first time this past Friday at the driving range that we have, the facility. If you haven't seen that video, Gypsy, I did film we've got a brand new driving range, and it's nice. It's attached to the Best Western Hotel on MacArthur. It's the hotel it's on hotel property. They own it, and it is nice. They got a pool table, darts, pro shop, fitting center upstairs on the second floor. They do lessons. The only place they're lacking are the quality of the golf balls. But they did tell me there you go. See, Doc Mike's got my back. He knows that Doc Mike knows what I'm saying is true. Because we sit there at Tequila Reef and we watch them. Greg, there. Well, I don't know. You can call it whatever you want, but in my day on Walking Street, if a Western bar sold out of girls at 1 p.m., that would be something to talk about. That would be the talk of the street, because that doesn't happen in Western bars. It probably has never happened in any Western bar in the history of Angeles City. So, as a visitor now to Angeles City, I can read the room. I can feel the anxiety in some of you. I can feel the anxiety building. Don't let it. Oh, here's the puppy. Let me get him. Simba puppy. How's that? Is he a badass or what? Look at that. You got a little white something or another on your chest. He's all brindled out. Look at those colors. Yeah. This poor guy, you guys, when we brought him home, the first thing that we noticed, because he was exhausted. He was so scared. He didn't understand what was going on. He slept for about 7 hours underneath the dining room table. He wouldn't even, we couldn't even get to him. We just let him sleep because we figured it was probably the most peace he's had since birth, right? And yeah, he's a badass. So once he woke up and was starting to kind of wander around the house and check things out, he drank a big bowl of milk. We're feeding him Junior's formula, right? Because he's been on mama's tit. That's all he's had is milk. And he's eating a little bit of dry food too. We found I don't know, it's a high-end food that's made for newborn puppies and the mother. Yeah, he's got that face, Iggy. He's German Shepherd and Pit Bull. But his mom is a Pit Bull mix. You know what I mean? She's an ass cow. The German Shepherd looks purebred to me. He's got the squat on his hind legs, the whole thing. Anyway, that's Simba. So we'll see. I mean, he could get to 80 pounds. I don't know. The one thing I know is he's going to be a badass. There you go. He already knocks Junior on his ass. He's only 6 weeks old, 7 weeks tops. We asked the lady when he was born. She goes, "Oh, December." And I go, "Oh, okay. Thanks." She couldn't even, she couldn't even write down. What do I think about LIV? I have nothing negative to say about it. I was, in the beginning when this whole thing happened, I was a bit of a PGA Tour purist, like most of us are. But I'm slowly. I find I've got IPTV here, and if I run across LIV Golf, I'll watch it. I've got nothing negative to say about it. Hey, they left the PGA Tour for a reason. Think about that. These are professional golfers. They're not idiots. That's the way I look at it. They left for a reason. Just prepare. Sorry, what were we talking about there? Yeah, Lucas, I love that place. But we've got one out here in Koreatown that is actually a little better. Of course. Koreatown's got 4 veterinarians on Friendship Highway. Four different veterinarians, and 2 of the vets are well stocked with pet supplies. But you're right, that one at SM is pretty impressive. We're talking about golf. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm behind. It's pretty cool machines. They got paid to leave. There's Robert. Okay, I'm catching up now. Jim Schultz, all right. You're still going to stiff me. You won't spend 2 days in a hotel on Clark to play some golf. You know what your problem is, Jim? When you came to Angela City, you stayed at the Orchid Inn, okay? You stayed at a hotel down in the toilet bowl, and it turned you off because you got tired of smelling the piss, and you got tired of the bakers and the street vendors. And I moved away from all that, and I don't have that anymore. Yeah, they've earned that privilege, exactly. Robert's over at Tequila Reef now. Oh. This is Bad Boys Hygiene Day, by the way. So if you see the Bad Boys girls walking by, that's where they're going. Of course, you know that already. It's Bad Boys Hygiene Day. Bad Boys in Barnana. Bob M., that dog was free. Which also baffles me because I would have gladly paid $5,000 for him. But the lady just gave it to me. Again, I don't get it. And she's got his brothers and sisters. There were 6 puppies total. And the others are just as cute as him. There's a white one that's got some brown spots, I can't for the life of me figure out why that lady didn't charge me for that puppy. And I met her face to face. She knew I was a white man. Just a second. Anyway, he's going to the vet today. So as soon as Jonah wakes up, we're going to fire up the trike. I mean, it's just around the corner here. Suda Veterinary Services. They're right over on. Robert saw the Bad Boy Girls. That was the first thing Carr said when you got here. There's no smell here. He's going today, Ricky. We picked him up on Saturday afternoon. And I think what happened is my good buddy Chris Calbo, who's been in my vlog, the tall, bald guy, his wife, this was their next door neighbor, and his wife knows her really well. And his wife told the lady that the dog's going to a really good home. He's going to get a good home. And I think that's all she was interested in. She was interested in the welfare of the puppies and not just making money. Hey, that Tiger Woods golf. Yeah. So even Carr said it. Yeah, it does. It fucking stinks, man. But guess what? That's all repairable. It's all repairable. They just have to put a little effort into it. Then they did an okay job on Walking Street itself, as far as all that concrete and but it's going to be what? I don't know. We'll see what happens after the signs go up, the neon lights are turned on. We'll see what happens, you guys. But I'm looking forward to a place that's a little more enjoyable to sit down. And they're going to run all those beggars out of there, I guarantee you. They're going to be gone. It's going to be illegal. I do see an increase in tourist police as well lately. I'm all for it. Clean it up. Get rid of the goddamn beggars. Get rid of the guys, selling the last year's Philippine calendar. Or the guy that sells the sweat towels. He can't believe you don't want to buy one from him. So he stands there holding them. He just can't believe you're not buying one. In fact, there's probably golf. It's 10 a.m. on Sunday morning? I know there's golf on. Where are they at this week? I don't have anything going on. I don't have to go anywhere today. I'm going to sit on my ass, finish up and watch some golf and some NBA. Oh yeah, the Tiger Golf League. I forgot about that. The only thing I can think about is now I live in Koreatown already, right? And it's nice. It's a lot of great restaurants, a lot of great Korean style coffee houses. These are good places with good food. I can't imagine there being a place just like Friendship where there's takeout girls as well. I mean, this all sounds really good to me. But who the hell am I? I'm Philo in the Philippines. Struggling YouTuber. Can't even hold down 8,500 subs. It keeps going to 8,498. Then the next day it's 8,500. The next morning, 8,499. I have a very uninteresting vlog. Golf channel. There we go. Getting her done in the Morgan Ranch. We got golf on the big screen. It's yeah, they've teed off by now, no matter where they're playing in the U.S. Bob M., I'm your man. If you're a subscriber of mine, you get free lessons. It's just intro shit, okay, to get you going. I'll have you hitting the ball in the air on your first time, guaranteed. Unless you're just a complete retard and you can't follow instructions. But I got BT hitting some nice shots and fixed a horrible swing that he had. That's when you need to get to somebody, is when they just start. And just show them what they're doing wrong and how they can do it better. Yeah. I can't break 8,500. That's going to be the, let's see. Let's look and see. Maybe that thumbnail. I relaunched the bikini party, you guys, and I changed all the hashtags in it. I put a fresh thumbnail up. I just want to see. Oh, see, I'm at 8,502. You see that? You put a girl in a tee back on the thumbnail. I got 4 subs instantly. Now, again, subscribers mean nothing in this game. Because just I've already done 115 views in the first hour. So the other video did 613 since the 21st. So in 6 days, it did 613. I'm thinking that this second video with the revised thumbnail is going to outscore the first one that I did. Because I also changed all the hashtags. I went with all the popular hashtags. If you guys don't know what that is, you can put hashtags in your video. And a lot of people think, well, if you're having a video about no, not worse than that. That's Ace Batcher Cole swing. He swings like Charles Barkley. Yeah, everybody says that they're a rough crowd and they're very aggressive. I'm waiting for my 100 yards and in. Now, Gypsy, I'm the opposite of you. I'm 130 in. Or no, basically 7-iron in is what I love the most. So 160, 155 to the pin. That's where I'm just, and if you're in the middle of the fairway, you start getting that little drool when you stand over the ball and you're like, just fucking throw it, hit a dart right here, hit a dart, a 2-footer. Atlantica Oyster Bar. Atlantica. That's on Zeppelin Street, isn't it? Atlantica. Hold on. I've seen that place, Greg. Oh, I'm getting Sao Paulo, Brazil. Atlantica Oyster Bar, Phil M. Friendship. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's right by my house. I could walk there. Let's go. We can do shots here at the Morgan Ranch and walk over there. Yeah. Somehow getting involved with the game is always good. That's what's great about golf. You can play as an old man. I got it right here. Atlantica Oyster Bar. Okay, guys, I'm going to log off. I'm hungry, and I do have to go to the bank here. They open at 9:30. Got to make a bit of a deposit. We can get into that. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. And again, those opinions are only mine. They're going to mean very little to most people. Gypsy, yeah. I'll be at the driving range tomorrow morning. Tuesday morning at 6 when they open. I got to take care of the puppy today, so I couldn't get over there. And I had a live stream, so I joined a membership there, Gypsy. I've got unlimited golf balls for a year. I can go anytime I want. And they hold my clubs there for free at the driving range, locked up in the back room. Thanks, Greg. Just can't beat it. More on that later, the membership. Because there's so much more involved as far as the restaurant food and 30% off hotel rooms, automatic upgrades every time I book a room. Yeah, I couldn't pass on it. If you're a golfer and you get unlimited golf balls for a year, I mean, just think how much shit you're going to work out, right? Because that's where I haven't even been to a golf course yet in the past 2 months. I've just been hitting balls, working on my shit, right? I'm trying to get I always had a natural draw, Gypsy. But right now, when you don't play for 2 years, you lose that shit. You get it back by repetition. And I'm filming myself too, so I can come home and see, it's all good. I will be a 12 handicap again. Thanks, you guys. Anybody else got anything to add? I'll go 5 more minutes. I'll go to 140. It's 134 now. Or maybe you guys are bored. Have I talked enough? Want to see the puppy again? Yeah. Oh, dude, by June, and I got the new Ping driver too, which is just insane. God damn, the sound this thing makes when you make good contact. And I've always had Cleveland wedges, and I got the new Ping putter. I got the new Ping putter, the new Ping driver, the latest irons. How do you like me now? Right now, I paid some money for that. I paid $2,800 US and got fitted as well. I'm a black dot plus 1 degree, something like that. You know what I mean, Gypsy? I'm 5'7" and like 170 pounds, so I'm black dot. I'm right in the middle. Played down to a 4. Ooh, that's some good golf. A 4 handicap as a player. Actually, a 15 handicap as a player. I think the average U.S. handicap is a 27. Last time yeah. But, they can put them in that vise and give you that and take away a 1/4 degree aloft. And sometimes that's all it takes. Take it away a 1/4 degree or a 1/2 degree aloft. You know what I'm talking about, Gypsy? The fitting center. And actually, I've moved the ball back now from the middle of my stance. I'm playing it off my right foot. Right? So I'm trapping it a lot harder. It's launching a lot higher. Probably something with my age, the senior swing. I could fix that if I got senior shafts because they would lag a little bit, right? But I'm hitting anyway, I was hitting the ball really nice off my right heel in setup, not middle, not off my penis. I wasn't playing the ball off my penis. You know what I'm saying, Gypsy? I was playing it off the right heel. A real golfer knows what I'm saying here. He understands. Like you play the driver off your left heel. Oh, shit. No wonder. Yeah, more compression. And I made him laugh, too. Yeah, when you become an old guy, now those middle irons, you guys, you play them right off your penis. You line that ball up with your penis. That, you know, when you get old like me, you move it from your penis to the right heel. And that's called trapping. You're trapping it. You're hitting the ball with a club before the ground. That's what you want to do. Are you guys paying attention? What time is it? We got 3 more minutes.
Yeah, this is Nicholson. Got to lay off at the 13th down below. You can see the green from down there. Lefty, well, this wedge game down here was just on point. And that sets up the birdie to keep a one-stroke lead. So much fun watching these two go back and forth. It was just a golden era in the game. This was with his birdie on 14. Yeah, and you know what? This got so fast coming down, and after the heroics of 13, Tiger barely left the door open, and that was just an unforced error by the go. What you see from Tiger was there. You mentioned it there. Little bogey on 40, drops to 40 under Phil. Now this is his second on 14. Yeah, I talked about the whip thing, right? Watch this. Look at the distance control right behind the hole and dead flat high. That is just
all right.
Exactly how you do it. This was Tiger on 16. Did find the stand just off the green. Yeah, again, so few times did he not hit something like that up and down. But Nicholson, right here, his car club.
See how busy I am, you guys? I'm like a one-legged man in an asking contest. But you got to stay on top of that shit. Moving it back in your stance, exactly. Bill Costello, thank you. Okay, this is it. I've got 1 more minute, 30 more seconds. Gypsy yoga. Yoga, buddy. I know some yoga moves that and that Korean spa, I tell you what, gets rid of all your aches and pains. Those Koreans know what the hell they're doing, you guys. Whether you like them or not, they're taking over, and we have to evolve with them. So that's all I got to say about that. That's it. Good night now. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at Tequila Reef. All right. We'll do the live stream, 8:15 Tequila Reef. Bye now.